YouTube and hello TikTok, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve regular right triangle trigonometry problems. So I'm going to be showing you how to put this in the calculator, the GED calculator or the TI-30XS, or pretty much any calculator, but I'm also going to be showing you the differences between inverse trig and regular trig. So let's take two right triangles for an example. So we're going to just draw this one, and then we're going to draw this one. So in the first one, we have an angle right here, and we know it's degrees. So for 38 degrees for this one. And in this one, it's missing. So we know that, let's just say we have the hypotenuse of 18 here. And we want to solve for the opposite side. And this right here, can you guess which one is the regular trig problem? Well, it's this one. Why, you might ask? Because this one, we're not given the angle's number, but we're also given two sides. Let's just say that, for example. So we're given two sides to solve for the angle. So that's the key differences between regular trig and inverse trig. So this, I'm just going to abbreviate with regular trig because we're given an angle's number and one side. But in inverse trig, we are given two sides but no angle's number. So just keep that in mind. This is the key differences between the two and how to differentiate. But I'm going to be showing you also now, again, I'm going to be going over it once more, but I'm going to be showing you SOH-CAH-TOA. And I'm also going to be showing you how to determine which is the opposite, adjacent, or the hypotenuse. But SOH-CAH-TOA, what do you think this means? This is an order for division of the right triangle. So take a look at your calculator and you'll see some buttons. You'll see that we have sine, cosine or cos, and then we have tan. So these buttons on the calculator are basically different terms of division. So there's some sides you may have to find the hypotenuse, so the opposite or adjacent. So some of them may be different. But just keep in mind that S to S, this would be sine, C to C, this would be cos, and T to T, that would be tangent. So the first letters are what you're going to press on the calculator. But I want you to pay attention mostly to these two right here, because these are in the order of division that you'll do, exact order. So for sine, we have the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. And then for cos or ka, we have the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. Sorry about the H there. But and then for this one, we have our opposite divided by the adjacent. And just pay attention to this. You can just pause to write this down or just screenshot it, whatever you want to do. And now, I'm going to be showing you how to determine which is the opposite side of a right triangle, the adjacent side, or the hypotenuse. So, let's just say this. We're drawing a right triangle. And you want to know which side is which. Well, let's say you have an angle right here. So this would be an angle, a little curvature. And just remember that the longest line of a right triangle is always the hypotenuse. So this longest line here, hypotenuse. And below the angle, we have the adjacent side. So always below it. and then to the other side of the angle, so an arrow going this way, horribly drawn angle, but this would be the opposite side. So just keep that in mind. So hypotenuse equals longest. Okay. Let's just write this. Longest. And then for the opposite, opposite to angle. And then for the adjacent, it is below the angle. But just keep that in mind. Just like that. And now, I'm going to be showing you how to solve regular right triangle trigonometry problems. So, let's draw a right triangle. And we are dealing with sine here. Or SOH. So we know in terms of division that this is going to be opposite divided by the hypotenuse. But let's just say we're given an angle within the right triangle. We know it's 42 degrees. And we're given the hypotenuse. But we need to find the opposite side. So how will we go about doing this within the calculator? Well, fear not, because I'll show you. So firstly and foremost, what I want you to do is I want you to click sine. And you see this number here? That's the degrees. So we have to enter that firstly and foremost. So 42 degrees. And we're given these set of numbers. So 0.669130606. But we have one number of the right triangle already, which is the hypotenuse. Well, simply, all you have to do is do 18 times 0.669. Just 3 to the right of the decimal point. And then that's it. Well, that's our opposite side, is rounded to 12. So we know now that we have just solved the problem. But that's how easy regular trig is too. But now let's do a little example of an inverse, the key differences. So we're going to go ahead and just clear this out. And we're going to erase. We're going to erase the angle right here. Now we don't know what it is. So how will we go about it? So as I mentioned before, the SOH-CAH-TOA rule, we are doing opposite divided by hypotenuse. So we'll just do 12 divided by 18. Now, to solve for the inverse, what I want you to do is simply just click second, sine, because we're still following the SOH-CAH-TOA rule. So we'd press sine on the calculator. And then I want you to enter 0.666. Sorry about that evil number. But that's it right here. And then we can round it to 42. So that was the original angle before. And then we just found it again. So that's the key differences between regular trig and inverse trig. But I hope this video helped you. I love trigonometry. I just got done with learning inverse and regular trig, and I thought I'd teach it because there is a saying, if you want to master something, teach it. But I hope this video helped you if you're in college or in high school, and have a good one.